best contradiction of all the time in what you call the Holy Bible. The first one is the account of Matthew and the account of Acts. Acts is written by Luke, or it is claimed to be written by Luke, if I'm not mistaken. They are all talking about the death of Judas Iscariot. But let me give you a point so I can explain them later. You can read this verse on Matthew 27, verse 3 up to 8, and Acts 1:18 up to 19. But let me explain. In Matthew account, it says, Judas, overwhelmed with the guilty after betraying Jesus, returns the 30 pieces of silver to the chief priests and elders. He confessed his sin but received no absolution from the religious authorities. Judas threw the money into the temple, leaves, and he hanged himself. The chief priests used the returned money to buy the potter's field as the burial place for the foreigners. The field is called the field of blood due to its association with the blood money. Let's go to the Acts account. Judas buys a field with the money he received for betraying Jesus. He falls headlong in the field and his body bursts open, spilling out his intestines. The field becomes known as Al-Qadama, meaning the field of blood due to this accident. Let me explain. I was just giving you a point. So in Matthew account, Judas, he regretted betraying Jesus and he went back to the priest to ask for forgiveness, and they never cared about that. And then later he threw those 30 pieces down and he went outside to hang himself. And then later the judges, they were like, oh, those priests, no, we cannot accept or use this money. We cannot accept this money because this money is against our tradition or our religion, because it is a blood money. Then they discussed and come to a conclusion that let's use this money to buy what we call a potter's field, a field where we will bury the foreigners. That is why it was called what? The field of blood, because of the money that they received. Then I'm done with this Matthew. Let's go to Acts. Judas, he never hanged himself. He just buy a potter's field by himself from the money that he received for betraying Jesus. And then he fell headlong and his body burst open, and then it split out the intestine. And then the field became a Al-Qadama because of the incident that happened or took place. You can see the difference that these two accounts, they don't even understand. They are telling the different thing. I want you to come to the comment section and convince me with your information. Remember, I respect information than the empty comment.